Good morning, everyone. We're live with Kansas City Animal Save. We're in Kansas City, Missouri, on Nicholas Street. Testing a couple of stores that sell animal clothing. If you're against animal abuse and you want to come down here and make a stand, be a voice for the animals, come on down. We're going to be here for about 2 hours now. We have people stopping already, inquiring what we're doing. So this store behind here sells animal products like leather, wool, silk. And these animals are needlessly killed for the skins. In 2020, we don't need to do that anymore to take another being's life. The sentient beings have feelings, emotions, families. They live their life and suffer, throats slit, stabbed to death, skin stripped for clothing or the taste of a sandwich. So how can we stop this? We need to go vegan. What's stopping anyone from going vegan? Going vegan's easy. Once you know the ethical reason for why you shouldn't slit an animal's throat and eat it, you replace all that. Alright, so we had a pretty good turnout here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I don't know everyone's name. Is Mallory on the right. Terrible at forgetting names. In the middle there is January. Emily to the left, Serena next to her. Serena is a born vegan, never eaten an animal product. So come on down, we're going to be here for about 2 hours. Coming down and be a voice for the animals. Have a look, see what this sign says. This is the face of leather. This is the face of cashmere. This is the face of wool. Are not ours to wear. It's a little windy out here today. Anyone watching, if you're interested, there's a new group there on Facebook. It's called Social Media Animal Activists Only. Check it out. They're a big movement right now, connecting animal activist groups together, sharing the work so more people can see what we're doing today. Big shout out to Kansas City Animal Save for organising this today, being a voice for the animals in the community. See a few people watching there. Give you guys a little wave. little bit about me. My name's Brian. I've been a vegan for nearly a year now. I went vegan because life's precious. I like breathing. I like my family. I don't want to die. So what about animals? They've never done anything wrong in their life. Totally innocent. You think they want to die. You think they want their throat slit, stabbed to death for a sandwich? They have families. So go vegan. Maybe we'll go across and interview a couple of the people here. Oh. I'm kind of stood by the crosswalk there, and cars are stopping thinking I'm going to cross. So, I'll move down a little bit. This is my first live video, so hopefully it's not too shaky. Thank you for joining, watching today, being a part of an animal activists group, being vegan. Going vegan's the first step. Getting out and joining your local animal activist group is the next step. Being a voice. Alright, let's do a little time check here. Alright, 11:47. Alright, I guess we can go across and ask some questions. Hey January. Hey, I know you're the bravest person here. You don't mind speaking on Facebook Live?
No, I'm fine.
You want to tell me what you're doing here today?
Absolutely. We're here. We're calling on Urban Outfitters, Anthropology, and Free People to cease use of animal products because fashion doesn't need to include animals in it. We've advanced different materials that can be derived from plants. They're much better for the environment. They're much better for the animals. So that's why we're here today, to bring awareness to the public, because a lot of people don't know what they're purchasing, there's violence that's included with their purchase. So yeah, that's why we're here.
Awesome, thank you for being a voice for the animals.
Absolutely.
January. Anyone else want to say anything? Mallory?
I looked up Anthropology before I came here, and I just saw like they sell a lot of wool products and they're ridiculously expensive, and it just doesn't make any sense why they need to use something that comes from animals when we could easily use other alternative materials instead,
right,
that are way cheaper. Like it's just ridiculous that they're also using animals and exploiting it for so much money when it's not even ours to use.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you think if we didn't buy those products, that animals would be saved? You think if we bought non-animal products?
Yeah, I think if we bought vegan alternatives, you would be not contributing to the suffering of those animals, and in due time those companies are going to be losing money from people not buying animal products, and so in time that could be saving an animal's life.
Right, that makes sense. Awesome. Well, thank you for being a voice, Mallory.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here too. Anyone else want to say anything?
I can talk.
Serena,
What am I saying?
How are you doing? Why
Good.
are you here today?
I am here because I think all animal exploitation is wrong and unnecessary, especially for something like fashion.
Right.
If we can live happy and healthy lives without hurting or exploiting animals, why not do so? And there are so many alternatives today that we don't need to cut the hair off of any animal or skin them or use any of their body parts to make fashion statements when we can use plants and synthetic fibers and alternatives.
Okay. So, how does one go vegan?
Practically speaking, you start by replacing, products that you're used to, like milk, with plant-based alternatives. So try out almond milks, try out cashew. I mean, there's tons of different options today, and just start replacing products that you're familiar with a vegan alternative. And really, it's more than just diet. It's about taking a stand and saying that I'm against hurting animals unnecessarily. I'm against animal exploitation. And so it's really a mentality shift of beginning to live your life in a way that doesn't harm any animals.
That's awesome. What do you think the number one benefit for going vegan is for you?
For me, I mean,
Serena was born
hate to put you on the spot there.
number one benefit is not for me. It's for the hundreds of millions, if not billions, of animals that are being bred into existence and raised and killed every day.
So for the ethical reason?
For human greed, pretty much.
Okay.
And so that's the biggest benefit, is that I'm living my life not intentionally harming anyone else and doing my best to live as nonviolent a life as possible.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for being a voice today. We appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to say anything?
I don't really know. I think everything that everyone else said.
Okay.
But I would just, I guess I'm here because I know people love their dogs and their cats and their bunnies. And I would just encourage you to maybe think about the coyotes and the alpacas and the cows that are being killed for fashion. And maybe just look at the similarities between your dog and these animals, because they're different, but in the ways that matter, they're the same. They feel pain, they feel fear, and so I know you guys love your companion animals, and just think of the similarities.
That's awesome. I totally agree with you. I know when you go in a store and buy a wool product, you don't see the animal being killed and tortured, enslaved its entire life. So just remember when you're buying these products.
Yeah, and the industry too makes it really easy to make it seem like the animals aren't harmed, especially for wool, because the animal doesn't have to be killed for the product, but it's really about the exploitation and using the animal, and they are harmed in the process, so maybe looking up some of that information.
If you could recommend a documentary for someone wanting to go vegan, is there anything that comes to mind right now?
I think it kind of depends. There's definitely documentaries out there that show a lot of the exploitation, like Dominion, but that is a really hard film to watch because it's a lot of animal exploitation, and so I don't necessarily think that everyone needs to watch that if you're not emotionally in a good spot to be watching a very traumatic documentary. But there's so many good ones. The Game Changers is out there. That's a really good one. It's easy to watch. It gets you excited about animal eating a plant-based diet, and so I would maybe recommend that one.
That sounds like a good start. Awesome. Well, thank you for being a voice today.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I'm going to go over see these strange people.
I have a fucking mic if you are wanting.
Oh, okay. I don't know whether is it a USB-C?
I have an adapter for that.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay live because I don't know how to pause it.
Okay.
Okay. So where do I clip this on? Onto the phone?
So that you can hold it to whoever you're interviewing. This goes into your phone, or you just
Okay.
talk into that, and it will make people's voices much louder compared to the wind.
Oh.
Oh, that's not you. Oh.
No, that's iPhone.
Yeah. Sorry. You
Oh,
don't,
that's
You don't
okay.
have like an iPhone jack. Not an iPhone.
USB-C
like
to-
headphone.
No. No, this is all through the charger port.
That's why I have the. Oh, jeez.
Okay. They don't like mom.
We cut the corner. Well, I just want to thank you guys for coming today and being a voice. It takes a lot to come out and being a 1% of the world, living in a non-vegan world. So thank you again for coming and being a voice today. I love the signs. Animals are not ours to wear. Animals are not clothing. Animals are not ours to wear. Awesome. Alright, so it's about 12 noon. If you're in the area and you want to come down and be a voice, come on down. Oh, sorry guys.
Can I give you some information about the fashion industry? Can I give you guys some information about the fashion industry?
I know a little guilty question. If you go like this.
What?
Are you against animal abuse?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or it's free? Just gonna cross the road here, take a few pictures. Oh, it's actually pretty quiet today in Kansas City. Alright, got everything in the shot there. Right, here comes a passerby. Let's see if she wants to stop. No, she said no. Still got time if you want to come down today. Nicholas Road or Nicholas Street, Kansas City, Missouri. You can look up the name of that store there. Come on down, hold a poster up, be a voice for the animals. Not one person stopped yet. It's crazy. See, let's test out the zoom on this camera. This is the Galaxy S20 Ultra. I'm about 40 feet away, 50 feet across the road. It's not bad. It's a nice day in Kansas City, nice and warm. Well, nice and windy too. Little breeze. You can hear the church bells ringing. Wherever they are. See the sign there? What is speciesism? You going that way? Nice sign. Alright, I guess we're gonna walk down now to Urban Outfitters. The PETA Animal Rights Group has a big campaign going right now with Urban Outfitters, asking them to stop selling animal products. So we're actually already here. I swear I think they knew we were coming. Kind of a dumpy shop. Speciesism. Speciesism. My thing on speciesism, when you love your pets, dogs, cats, hamsters. What about pigs and chickens? Are they loved and liked too? They all have the same central nervous system, brain. They feel love, feel pain. They want to live, breathe the same breath just like you and me. Well, we'll see some people coming out of the store now. Mention animal products right on here.
I can't really tell right
Is that wool? You think they're wool? Is that wool products, you think?
It looks like wool or alpaca. It's like really thick wool, if it's wool, I feel like. So. Or it's synthetic, I don't really know.
No, me neither. You can never tell these days. I'm just going to keep out of the way. I'm a chance that some people might stop, and that's what we're doing here today. All we're doing is sharing the truth. Ooh, a little windy. Be a voice, do something for 2020. I'm sure you're going to attract more customers, make more profits by doing the right thing. Let's take a little look inside here. Yep, we certainly are safe. Alright, so come on down, it's 12:07. Probably another hour. Come on down, hold a sign, wear a mask, be a voice. Everyone cross the road. Take a couple of pictures. It takes one to be a voice. Make sure I'm zoomed out here. Just a little bit here. Alright, there we go. I think I've got everyone in the shot there. This is a pretty big store. I got everyone in the shot for this one. little windy, but it's nice. It's a nice cool breeze. Right, we have a group of people coming down here. I did. Yeah, do you want, if you can all get kind of squashed together right there, that's perfect. I'm going to try and get the name of the store right in the centre. Down. Oh, a couple of shoppers. That one's good. I got the sign and everyone. So good.
Hi. Do you care about stopping animal abuse? I do, actually. Awesome.
That's good. That's one seed planted. A few people coming. It's awesome. I love it when people acknowledge. There's a couple of guys that went past there, took a flyer, see them reading. Good for you guys. Oh, maybe they're playing on the phones. Well, it's nice and warm today. It's about 70, 72. Nice and breezy. Mimia. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. Juliet. Debbie, that's an easy one. Thank you for watching today. This animal has to die for you to wear its skin.
You should have gone and get it.
Just wear something else. He gets to live. They have alternative leather out there. They have the fake leather. They have vegan leather. It's all the same price. Do the ethical thing. Be a voice for them. The windiest I've ever seen it. Rooftop over here. You can see the trees blowing on that rooftop. Everyone's hair flying all over the place.
I don't like to look at that sign.
It looks like a couple of open-minded people. No! So if any of my Facebook friends are thinking about going vegan, want to know how to do that, I got a couple of documentaries for you to watch, and they're free. You don't need Netflix or Hulu or anything. You go to www.dominionwatch. Oh no, I got that wrong. www.watchdominion.com. It's a documentary narrated by I know I said that wrong word. By Walking Phoenix. I went vegan after watching that documentary. There's another one called Land of Hope and Glory. It's the British version of why you should go vegan. And Earthling Ed is the speaker on that documentary. Oh yeah, thank you for posting that for me, Debbie. WatchDominion.com. Nice. Got a couple more people on here. Hey Jilly, Barry, thank you for watching today. Get to share this if you can. Another cool documentary to watch, I think this is on Netflix, is What the Health. Kind of talks about how meat, dairy, eggs is the only products that have bad cholesterol. So the number one killer in America is heart disease. So a little education there. It's a great documentary for you to watch. Thank you, Gabby, again. landofhopeandglory.org.
And they both.
If you're vegan and watching this and you want to do more and want to be an animal activist, you can look up your Facebook groups. Just type in the words animal activist and find your local group. This group here is the Kansas City Animal Save. It's easy to look for events for animal saves, animal activists events, and you're welcome to come out. I know over 1 trillion animals every year. I'm glad we're here today. Another great documentary. I believe they have their own website. It is on Netflix as well. It's Cowspiracy. It's an educational documentary, and obviously about cows and how they're enslaved, abused in the dairy industry. You know, your regular cow, dairy cow, doesn't naturally produce milk. It has to be pregnant the whole time, so it's artificially inseminated without its permission. If the baby is female, it goes back into the dairy industry. If it's male, you know, veal, the little tender cuts, well, that's what you're eating, a baby male calf, because it's no good to the dairy industry. And the average life expectancy for a cow is approximately 20 years. And unfortunately, in the dairy industry, they live about 4 to 5 years. And then they're unfortunately again slaughtered, throat slit, stabbed to death, chopped up for a cheap hamburger. What you guys call chuck is 73%. So going vegan doesn't contribute towards that. Paying for meat is just as bad. Oh, I'm going to wrap up here. I think January's got something to say.
Hey, we're going to free people now for the next half hour of the protest. So thank you for watching.
Awesome, thank you.